Calling out 911, address of the emergency.
Yes, hi. I need an ambulance. Our post office guy was just shot. I heard 4 shots, and he's down. There's a FedEx guy checking on him right now. I am not. I can go there. I'm
okay.
20 seconds away.
I need to know what happened to him.
Okay, bear with me.
S-I-C-I-L-Y.
Is he breathing?
512-635. Ma'am?
Yes.
Are you with him?
Yes, he is breathing. He is breathing. Please send an ambulance.
Okay, ma'am, I'm sending them. I'm sending them. I need you to answer the questions that I have. Where is he bleeding from? He was in a black hoodie, and he ran that way. Ma'am, where is he bleeding from?
He's bleeding out of his mouth.
Okay,
he's bleeding out of his mouth. He was shot. Can you guys tell where he was shot? Can you tell where he was shot?
Did anyone witness this?
I don't know if anybody saw exactly. We saw someone run. We heard 4 shots.
Okay, which way did the person run? 4 shots and the guy ran.
Down Renaissance. So south on Renaissance.
Okay, what was that person
Avenue.
wearing?
A hoodie.
Blue mask.
Blue mask. Yeah, I couldn't identify him. I just saw a backside of a man running away after 4 shots, laying out. I don't know what else to tell you.
Okay, can you tell me where he was shot? Is he conscious? Is he breathing? Does somebody have pressure on a wound? Can we find a wound?
I'm honestly afraid to touch him.
Okay, if he is injured and he's been shot, somebody needs to touch him because we need to know what's going on.
I don't think he's breathing anymore.
Okay, we're going to need to do CPR if he's not breathing. Are you outside?
I am.
Okay, and is he outside?
Yes, he's outside on the sidewalk
is
here.
Somebody there able to do CPR? Can I talk to somebody who's willing to do CPR?
Can anybody do CPR on him? Oh gosh. There's only me and my neighbor, and I don't think he's breathing anymore.
Okay, is there anyone there who is willing to do CPR? I know it doesn't seem like he's breathing, but I need somebody to get close enough to him to confirm that for me and then to do CPR if that is the case.
And possibly Lombardi and Maxwell.
I don't know what to tell you. I need help.
I understand that, ma'am. Is there anyone else there with you? Who's the person that you were talking to?
My neighbor, Katie, she and I are standing here, and we're very afraid, and I don't know how to do CPR.
Okay, I will tell you how to do CPR if you will go to him.
This is a crime circus presentation.
Yes.
Okay, we have the police. We have the police. I'm going to let you go.
All right, I will go ahead and let you go.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hi, I was transferred to you. I was told that I needed to speak with you. I'm not really sure about, but I've been getting a lot of calls from past coworkers and people that I know saying that there may have been an accident with my son's father.
Oh. What's your name?
Devan Schreiner.
Okay. Yeah, there's been an incident, and so we're trying to figure out what's going on. Just I have no idea what it is, if it's a random event or. But yeah, I'd like to talk to you about this. Are you available to come in over here and we can talk?
Can you tell me what's happening? Because everybody just keeps saying there's an accident, and my son is supposed to be with him right now, and he is 5 years old.
Yeah, we have this cases here.
You have my son?
Yep.
I'm sorry?
Chase is here. He's fine. Rosa came to pick him up because of what's going on. And
okay, so I don't understand why nobody called me.
We were actually trying to.
We're
trying to find your contact information.
My contact information should be anywhere that my son's father is. I understand that we're not together, but I'm his mother, and I should have been contacted immediately.
I'm going to find out who was in charge of that and ask him what's going on with that. But yeah.
Well, Rosa is not his guardian. She should not be having custody of him right now.
We're not saying that she's having custody or anything like that. We just want the case out of there.
Okay, but was my son picked up from daycare?
Yes.
Okay, the daycare has my contact information. He should not have been removed from the school until I was contacted.
Well, let's figure out what's going on. I
would love to. But what is happening? Where is my son's father?
Well, that's what we need to talk about and talk about this in depth. Are you able to come down to the police department? And in the meantime, I'll find out who was out on scene.
Oh, I mean, you have my son. Yes, of course I'm coming down there. I am in Fort Collins, so I am a little bit away. It'll take me a little bit of time to get there. Where do I need to come?
Do you have a minute to write this down and you can put it in your maps?
Yes. Let me just add it to my maps really quick. Hang on.
If you want to pull over,
Okay, go ahead.
It's 225 Kimbark. That's Kimbark Street in Longmont.
Yeah, I used to live in Longmont, so I know where that is.
So if you come in go to the main floor and go up to one of the windows and ask for me, and I'll meet you downstairs.
I'm so sorry. I'm terrible with names. What did you say your first name was?
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Detective Steve Desmond. Let me give you my cell phone in case I'm not at my desk. And when you get here, you can just text me and I'll guide you in, just so you don't have any trouble.
Okay. I'm writing your name down. Hold on.
Or if you want, I can text you. I can just text you.
Go ahead and let me have your number just in case, but.
I'll tell you what, it might be easier if I just text you, but I'll tell you my phone number and I'll text you.
That's fine. But if you do have my contact information, then I'm not really sure why I wasn't called.
You're calling from 856 Freeman. You got transferred from that number. What's your number? And I'll send you a text.
970-817-0073.
Okay.
Is Rosa still with him at this moment?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Well, does she need to be? She's my sister, and there's a lot of family issues with me and her going on that I don't want her with him. She's not his guardian.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's come on. We won't let her leave with Chase. So come on in and we'll get it all straightened out.
Okay. It'll be, like I said, I'm leaving Fort Collins right now, so it'll be about 40 minutes.
Okay.
Is my son gonna be okay until then?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We'll make sure that, everything's taken care of. We're not gonna punish a little kid, right? We're all parents here.
Okay, and there's nothing that you can tell me about what happened.
It's kind of long. Yeah, we can't really go into any details. It's kind of long and complicated, but I did send you a text with my cell phone number, so you have it.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Look
Okay.
forward to seeing
Well, I
you.
guess I will be there as soon as I can then.
Okay. Thank you. Drive safe, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Hello?
Hi, is this Rosa?
Yes, this is.
Hey, it's Molly Gemman with Longmont PD. How are you?
Hi, fine, how are you?
I'm okay. Are you okay to talk for a quick update in the case?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay, have you heard anything about what's going on?
I heard just a little bit about the hearing today, just pretty basic information of it was moved to, January,
Okay.
I believe, and that, they're still, of course, doing certain things, regarding stuff like that,
Yeah.
but...
Yeah, yep. So I guess you haven't heard the news yet, but AJ was arrested just a short bit ago in connection to the incident. I don't have my laptop with me, so I can't tell you exactly what his charges are. But I know I told you that we were working on several leads when you said you were concerned about AJ, and I wanted to make sure that I was the one to call you and let you know that he is in custody as of right now.
Oh, that just, of course I just want to cry, but you have no idea how happy that makes me.
Yeah.
Because I know I just know I don't know. I just assumed he played a big part in this, so that...
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that just makes me feel better about, our overall, especially his overall safety, stuff like that.
Right.
So, good. Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's
Sorry, I know you're probably like, I don't know, you seem a little too excited, but I trust, you don't know how,
right.
I don't know if happy is the right word to use. I don't know what's the right word to use for it, but...
Yeah.
And when will it be said, well, I know it just happened, and when will it be said what, he is being charged for? Do you know if just general information or...
So I know that he's been arrested on specific charges, but I don't know exactly what those are. Like I said, I don't have my laptop in front of me. But if you want, I can look it all up tomorrow. And I can call and let you know, if that's something you'd like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Of course, if you have time.
Yeah.
If you don't, that is completely understandable.
No, I think that it's good for you to be kept in the loop, especially when you're the one taking care of kind of what's going on. I mean, it's still an active investigation, but I mean, his charges are going to be public records, so there's no reason that I wouldn't be able to tell you that. So just keep in mind that anything that they're charged with can always be, final filing of charges can always be altered. But I can tell you what we arrested him on when I look it up tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, of course. Okay.
All right. Okay. Anything else while I have you on the phone? Like I said, that's the only bit of information that I wanted to share with you, but...
No, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I can't thank you enough for telling me that. That really, thank you so much. But I don't think so. Like I said, they gave me, the information about stuff like that, and that seems to be rolling, smoothly for the most part. But I think that's about all.
Okay. All right. Well, keep me posted on things. And if anything, I'll give you a call tomorrow and just let you know what those charges are. And if you think of any questions between now and then, just write them down and we can chat tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, perfect. And I still have it on the calendar for, I believe you said for Thursday noon. Is that correct?
Yep. I still got you on the calendar. So I'll for sure call you tomorrow. But I'll plan on meeting you there in Boulder on Thursday at noon. Yeah.
Okay.
So
that'll be perfect. Well, thank you so much, and we'll see you then, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. Sounds good. Have a good night, Rosa.
Thank you as well.
Bye.
Bye.
Of last year, I believe.
April. Okay. All right. And then did you buy the car? Did your dad buy the car? How did that go? How did you come to acquire that car?
It was a vehicle I found on Craigslist, I believe, and I was the one who purchased it.
Okay. Did you end up registering that under your name, or did that end up getting registered under Raul's name?
It is under our dad's name, yes.
Okay. All right. So would you have been, and I know that you already talked about some of this with my partner, Detective Getman, so I apologize for the redundancy. I'm just trying to connect some dots as far as the car goes. When did you move in with Jason?
It was, I believe, June 27th is when I did, and I had gone over a few times before that.
Okay. So had you spent the night a few times before that?
Yeah.
Okay. So was there a time there where you would it be safe to describe it as you're kind of part-time living there at his place?
No, it was well, just for a few days. It was
okay.
A few nights, and then of course it was full-time right away.
Okay. Do you remember when the first time was that you spent the night over at his apartment?
This is a CrimeCircus presentation.
I want to say it was anywhere between, it was the 25th, 26th, or 27th. For sure the 27th, but...
Okay. All right. You said that was June?
Yes. June last year.
And that was when you would have first moved in, or would that have been the first time that you spent the night at his apartment?
Basically, both is.
Okay.
It just kind of all happened quickly, yes.
Gotcha. Do you remember how Devan came to find out that you had moved in over there?
I believe, if I'm correct, he told her through text, because I think that was part of the parenting plan, that he is supposed to tell her who is living there with him, as well as on her end who is living with her, that way for Chase's sake. But I believe it was told through text.
Okay.
Because I never said anything directly to her, I don't believe.
Do you know if AJ knew where Jason was living, or if he would have known that you were that you and Jason were together? Is there any way that AJ would have known any of that at about that time?
Oh yeah, Devin would have told him immediately, and yes, he did know where Jason lived.
Okay. And how did AJ know where Jason lived?
It wasn't last year. I believe it was the year before. It was 2020 that AJ had stopped over to Jason's apartment to help him move in something, or I think it was a washing machine or dryer, helped him move it in.
Okay.
To his apartment.
Okay. All right. So for AJ, I mean, it would have been pretty much common knowledge just where Jason was living at then.
Correct.
Okay.
Devin was very sure to tell him everything, so he always knew where. As an AJ always knew where everyone was because Devin told him.
Up until, so I've had the opportunity to review most of the electronic evidence for this case now, and I know this case has been going on for some time. Going through some of the chats on AJ's phone, it looks to me like you and AJ were on fairly good terms up until late May-ish. Is that accurate?
Yes and no. A lot was through phone calls.
Okay.
And unfortunately, as I've noticed myself, is there are a few things that you see on text between him and I that you can tell we weren't on good terms, things weren't going well, but it was really all in person or on phone call, unfortunately.
Okay. After the text kind of fell off there in in late May. What was your communication with AJ like after late May? Was there any additional communication, or was it cut off for the most part?
The only communication with him was when he would come over to the apartment that Devan and I shared, or and he would be with us during the day. It was either then or I guess it was just then. It would only be those specific times, or again, or over a phone call, or if I was with Devan and she was on the phone with him.
Okay. And I did notice, and I'm just trying to connect dots here. It's the only reason why I'm asking. Did he help you find the Hyundai Santa Fe that you ended up buying? I know it looked for a while like he was trying to help you locate a car. Is that the one that you ended up buying, or did you buy a different one?
He was trying to help me find one. The one I have now is what I found, and he did come with me to check out the car. Yes. Okay.
So he knew what you were driving. He knew that you had a Hyundai Santa Fe.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Okay. Can you think of any? So I'm trying to think of. Can you think of any reason why, about mid-June, at about 11 o'clock at night, can you think of any reason why AJ would be down there at Jason's apartment while your vehicle was parked down there? Did he ever come by to visit? Did he come by to hang out?
Mid-June, as in, is there a specific date?
I think around the 13th, around June 13th, I think is when he was down there at about 11:30 at night. And I've got, let me see, was there a different license plate on the car in June? Did you get the vehicle registered later?
I did get it registered later. The lady I bought it from, she accidentally left her old license plate on it, and
okay.
Accidentally, my mistake, left it on there. Anywho, let's see, June 13th. Let me see. June 13th, June 13th. I'm sorry. Let me look at something.
And I'll just, and I'm not trying to be difficult here with the details. I'll just explain to you why I'm asking. So when I was going through his phone, I found a photograph of the back of your Hyundai Santa Fe with the old license plate. Once I ran that, we were able to get the VIN and go through, and then we saw that it was actually registered Raul. So I've got a photo of the back of that vehicle correlating with some location data that shows that AJ's phone was down there at Jason's apartment complex, so suggesting that the photo was collected while he was down there at the apartment complex and while your car was parked down there. And so I'm just trying to see if there was a reason for why he would have been down there taking a picture of your car.
What? And then, not to keep repeating myself, what was the time stamp on that?
About 11:30 at night.
There would be absolutely no reason that he would have a picture of my car at 11:30 at night.
Okay.
At that time, absolutely not. Obviously, I was never aware of that.
Okay. So no reason known to you or to Jason for why he would be down there at that time?
No, absolutely not. And that picture was at Jason's apartment, correct?
So from what I can tell, so the majority of the photo is taken up by the car and the license plate. But from what I can tell, and I've been to that apartment complex enough times that the building behind it and the parking lot, the way that everything's designed, it looks very similar to that apartment complex. Yeah.
I don't know if he would have that. No.
Okay. Yeah, and I just wanted to clarify. I wasn't sure if maybe there was something there that I was missing, for another reason why he might be down there at that time. So I just figured I'd make sure. So that was why I wanted to make sure that was in fact your car. And then once you confirmed that for me, that was why I thought I might ask to see if there was some other reason for why he would be down there. Any possibility you think that Devan would have been suspicious that you and Jason were together by that point in time?
I think she had her suspicions quite quickly.
Okay.
This is a Crime Circus presentation.
I don't want to say follow or have AJ follow, one or the other.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, thank you. If you think of anything later on, if anything comes to mind, feel free to let me know. So this number that I called you from is my desk line. I just wanted to clarify that. And then one other question, and I don't know if you don't know the picture I'm talking about. I don't know if maybe there's a time this week that you and I could get together just really briefly, just so I could show you the photo. In Devan's records and in AJ's records, there's a photo, I believe, going back to 2020, late 2020, of a female wearing looks like dark blue pants with a floral pattern on them, and she's holding a black holster up against her hip with a gun in the holster. And in the and you can see that in the photo. You just can't really confirm who it is in the photo. Do you know the photo that I'm referencing? Have you seen it before?
It sounds a little familiar. Was it just in the camera roll of their phones?
Yes.
Is the lady blonde, brown hair?
You can't, and I can't see, I can only see up to about her waist, so I can't see what her hair is, yeah. Is there a time maybe during the week that you might have time just to meet with me real quick, just so I can show you the photo and ask if you can identify anybody in the photo?
Oh, absolutely. When would you like to do that?
Let me see. I'm free tomorrow afternoon. Does 1 or 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon work?
Okay, I believe so. And would it be here at the police station here in Longmont?
Either the police station or I can meet you anywhere, and whatever's going to be the easiest for you.
That would be the easiest. I can just come over on my break for work.
Okay, awesome. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I appreciate you taking the time to do that. What time works better for you, 1 or 2?
I could do 2 would be fine. 2 would be fine.
Okay. Awesome. That sounds good. And it won't take long. Again, I just have a couple, I think 2 photos, from that, from what looks like that same night. So I'll just show you the 2 photos and just ask if you remember the photos or if you recognize anybody in the photos, and then I'll have you back on your way.
So that'll be perfectly fine.
Awesome. Thank you for being willing to do that again. I appreciate it. Do you have any questions for me?
I don't believe so. It's just interesting.
Yeah.
That's not even the right word, but it's odd.
Yeah, and that's what I thought, and that's why I figured out at least ask you directly just to see if maybe there were some more pieces to the puzzle that I didn't have. But yeah, if you think of anything or if you think of any questions, feel free to bring them tomorrow, and I'll answer whatever I can for you.
Okay, that'll be wonderful.
Awesome. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and we will see you tomorrow.
Perfect. Sounds good. Thank you so much. And do I just go up to the 2nd floor? Is that correct?
Yep. Just go up to the 2nd floor. As soon as you come off the stairs, take a left over to the investigations window and let them know that you're there for Detective Burke, if I haven't caught you already.
Okay. Perfect. I will do that then. I'll see you tomorrow.
That sounds good. Thanks, Rosa.
Thank you so much.